Looking forward to this one. This is just great weather to play soccer on the turf. You're able to play that ball a little bit differently on the ground, drive that ball through. It's a ton of fun, and also the slide tackles.
Can leave a mark. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll take you to the national anthem sponsored by Veterans Services of Williams County. And we're back, and thank you to the Veterans Services of Williams County, our national anthem sponsor today. Got the lineups in, got the officials introduced, got the keys. We've talked a little soccer already. We're about to have some play happen, and then we can really fill you in, ladies and gentlemen, as you watch along with us here from the Golden Bear Sports Network. And the scoreboard today and replays. Look for the Welling logo that'll pop up once in a while. Also, thank you to Main Stop, open when you need them. You're always near a Main Stop with Thirsty Thursday every Thursday. And Welling Construction, a third-generation family-owned general contractor, specialize and pride themselves in building quality custom homes, major renovation projects, and commercial work. Your vision, our expertise. Contact Welling Construction, 419-636-3712. All right, Coach, let's see if that wind stays down. I can't tell how breezy it is when you're up here.
Yeah, it's very different from me being on this side. Usually, there's not a whole lot of shelter around here, no tree lines or anything to prevent the wind. So hopefully Danielle's game plan is keeping the ball on the ground and letting the ball do a lot of that work.
Yeah, that's a good observation, actually. Young players take note when he says, let the ball do the work. Don't run around like a lunatic. You can make a 20-yard pass a lot faster than you can sprint 20 yards. And here we are, kickoff. Bryan Golden Bears will initiate the kickoff. There we're going to work left to right on our screen, same as yours. And officials are checking their watches, checking with the players, making sure everybody's upright and fully nourished and ready to go, Coach.
Yep, looks good to me.
And we're underway from the Golden Bear Stadium. If I grab my rosters, I can help the viewing audience with some names and addresses of our players here. All right. Bryan takes the initial kickoff, building up on the right side. That's number 12, Ava Zimmerman, driving down the right sideline. Looking to get a cross the box. Left-footed service.
Oh.
Good service, and forces Central Catholic to take that out of play for Golden Bears' first corner kick. What do you look for on a corner kick, Coach?
Just a dangerous ball in the box. Put some power on the ball so it takes a deflection. In high school, it's a little bit chaotic in there, so just try to get some urgency in the box, get in front of the runners, and hopefully get a finish on it. But I think Danielle will be happy there, getting the ball out wide right away. Oh, that's dangerous.
There's your danger, and the keeper spills it initially, able to jump on it before the Golden Bears can drop that in the back of the net. Great service, high service, in a little tight. Keeper able to get a hand on it, but Central Catholic able to avert minute 2 disaster there.
Yeah, that'll be good for the Golden Bears to see. First corner in, already creating a chance.
And the Golden Bears are working through midfield. A few passes connected.
That's a
through,
good
nice
ball
through
through.
ball. And keeper forced to come up and deal with that. That's Greer Hayden. Got the 0 on her jersey. Diving save. That was sort of a pass, but it almost ended up being a shot on goal, really.
Yeah, well, that's 2 of Danielle's 3 keys already. The only one missing is the clinical finish.
Well, we'll see if they continue to build that up. 3-back system, 3-5-2. Looks like we got a 4-back for, looking like they're playing sort of a 4-4-2 for Toledo Central Catholic.
Yeah, it looks like Danielle's allowing the right and left backs to push up.
And Zimmerman, a dangerous player, another drive. Little Cruyff turn, able to get that defender turned. Finds the middle of the area, zone 14, shot taken. First goal scored, ladies and gentlemen, by the Bryan Golden Bears.
Looks like Avery Ann Fisher with the finish there with a lovely cut inside and a left-footed finish to the right side.
Yeah, great ball off Zimmerman there. She got the defender turned around, got the ball in a very dangerous area, and Golden Bears able to finish, Coach.
Yeah, that was very nice. Very composed, good build-up play. Dropped the ball back in to a delayed runner, and Avery Ann took care of the rest.
So check, check, check on all 3 keys, and we're only at 37 minutes, 36 seconds.
It's always nice when you get that first goal quickly. Kind of settles the nerves.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, sometimes you'll work 20 minutes and have 10 opportunities and get none, and the nerves continue to build.
Yeah, definitely.
Start of some clinical passing. One kind of went awry, but Golden Bears back on it. That's 18 Trinity Bauman here on the right side. Burton. Bauman not able to run that down. That'll squirt out quick. Coach, this type of surface, it's a surface rather, a little hard to play kind of long ball on. It skids away pretty quickly, doesn't it?
Yeah, you definitely got to put that backspin on the ball. The idea is there. You can see them, but that's what I was saying earlier. If you can get those passes through on the ground, you get a little bit more pace on the ball, and hopefully someone can get on the end of the pass.
Another dangerous opportunity for the Golden Bears. Zimmerman driving. Not able to finish it as Central Catholic gets organized, but the Golden Bears come up with it. Shot from distance. Still trouble. Slagle, freshman forward, looking to create something. It's in the area. And Central Catholic not able to get out of trouble. Ball out of play. Across the byline for Central Catholic goal kick.
Yeah, Central Catholic's definitely going to want to look to clear those balls a little bit better. Bryan's press is pretty high, and you can see that they're with that back 3, they're encouraging a lot of players to get forward and be patient if the ball is not going to be able to be cut across quickly. So those high presses make it very difficult to break out.
Yeah, and as we noted, we thought Central Catholic should really work to stay organized and compact, tight in defense. Kind of a pregame thought there. And they're giving Bryan a lot of space in and around the 18. That may cost
a lot of space there. And I think Bryan's doing a good job at moving in good positions.
Shot from distance out wide. That'll be another Central Catholic goal kick. We're talking about turf play, Coach. I've always kind of had this theory that play on turf really highlights strengths and weaknesses of players' individual technical ability. You agree?
Very much so. The grass can be a little bit forgiving with some of those poor touches, and the turf with the ball moving faster, your touches have to be tighter. So it definitely highlights that ball control.
Yeah, so young players also take note. I know a lot of club play, especially in this area. They have some opportunity to play some nice turf pitches in the Toledo area. And Bowman on to the right side, takes a shot. Comes right back to her off the keeper. Shot taken. Just outside, almost finished in the middle there. Great cross. Not an opportunity.
Yeah, it's one of those you don't know if that's a shot or a cross, and you just hope someone gets on the end. But they look to be in good positions. You just gotta want to finish that.
Yeah, get committed, put a head on it, or a body part other than a hand. Huh?
Exactly.
Hand of God. Who's that?
Oh, don't bring that up. Don't bring that one up.
Yeah, it was a bit dodgy, as I
Diego
recall.
Maradona, huh?
Yeah, that's right. And Central Catholic back on the ball, looking to play one forward, but nice job.
Very calm.
Yeah, that's a good job. Brianna Richmond able to just play that wide to number 8, Brianna Winsler. Brian's still on it, that 3 back. They've kind of settled in, not uncomfortable using that back line in the passing game. Burton.
Yeah, Danielle is, you can see that's very well drilled in them to be patient at the back and be comfortable on the ball. And as you could see, when they started passing the ball around, get the switch, and it opens up a lot of space and overloads on the opposite side.
Yeah, nice through ball, but Golden Bears offside there. First offside call of the contest. So Central Catholic will tee that up and play it right back to the Golden Bears defense.
I know it's early, but I've been pretty impressed with the Golden Bears' ability to pass the ball.
Yeah, they've done, like you said, a nice job kind of containing themselves on this pitch, controlling it. Driving opportunity from the Golden Bears. Keeper spills it and finished by, look like number 19, Emma Slagle.
Yeah, I believe so.
They always seem to turn away at the last possible second when I'm trying to pick up their numbers. So, but Golden Bears up 2-0 on the Welling scoreboard. With a nice finish. Keeper had that initial save, not able to reel it in, Coach, and Slagle pounced on it.
Yeah, good initial save from the keeper. You know, unfortunately, it's parried right back into the forward. But Bryan did a nice job at crashing onto the goal there and following up a good chance.
And Bryan back in possession, turned the Irish over quickly. Ball played forward and left wing. Build-up play looking for Zimmerman in the middle.
Tell you what, the Lady Bears are doing a really nice job at some nice 1-2s to just completely get away from the Central Catholic defenders without a whole lot of effort, exerted when you're just passing the ball and moving.
Yeah, and that's the nice thing, too. I do know, great through ball. Langham not quite able to pick that up. That thing skirted away from her at the last second. Keeper came out. Brave move because Langham was right on top of that, and that might have been a third goal. But beautiful angled through ball right onto Langham's flat run. I like to see that where you get that angled pass in behind the defense.
Oh, yeah, it's a great run and a great ball through. Perfectly weighted as well, which is, the channels can be open, but if you don't have that way to pass, it can get away from you very quickly on the turf.
Yeah, and that was, I'm going to say, maybe 10 inches from being perfect.
Yeah.
One of those, such a fine margin out there.
I think that was Macy Burton who put that ball through, and I remember I coach her brother Max, but I remember Macy playing as a freshman on the open fields, and I still try to play around with them, and Macy saw the game better than most of the players that I was coaching, so it's nice to see her, as a senior developing and continuing that style of play.
Zimmerman takes the cut back on her left foot. Keeper saves it, but it squibs on by, not able to save it cleanly. Bryan Golden Bear third goal at the 31-17 mark.
Well, there's a bit of that turf and moisture on the ball that made it very difficult to get a good hand on it.
Yeah, as you saw in the replay there, it's exactly what happened. Keeper didn't get down and get her chest in position and get enough behind the ball. It kind of just squirted through her hands, and unfortunate result for Central Catholic. Great result, on the other hand, for the home team.
Yeah, well, I'm sure Danielle's told her girls if they're getting in good attacking positions and get some separation from the defender, take a shot in these conditions.
And again, Bryan recovers the initial kickoff. Central Catholic will look to play that back off their defensive line. And that'll come out of play near touch for a Golden Bear throw-in. 18, Trinity Bauman.
Nice quick throw there down the line, Zoe Gillette.
Zoe turned away, but quick little reverse turn. And cross effort kind of came off the foot a little awkwardly, but keeper able to cleanly handle that before it went out of play.
That's one of those moments out there on the wing where as a winger you want to beat that right back or left back, and when you do and you've got the space, take the space, continue driving in.
Yeah, let your other players kind of organize. I do notice sometimes in high school play the sort of those point forwards will get a little stagnant. We used to run a little drill where we'd kind of run them in a circle almost just to confuse the center backs. Just kind of one sprints out of space and one fills the space, and that's a a really good way on top of that goal when you get that winger up there looking for an opportunity. You can get some discombobulation with the defense.
Yeah, absolutely. And, staying organized, having the forwards and the wingers play off of each other. Looks like Danielle's got the center midfielders running in behind as well. So definitely a lot of opportunities to get the ball in behind the defense like Danielle wanted.
Yeah, and it looks to me, too, as another opportunity here for Bryan. Offside called. It was another good pass, though. I like that. Saw that angled ball in dangerous spot, but just a touch offside.
Yeah, this credit to the ref. He's doing a nice job at staying with the last defender and keeping a good eye on it.
Yeah, we were talking a little bit about the two-man system, as I recall. I don't think that was on air, but you and I are not particular fans of the two-man officiating system.
Not entirely. It takes a lot of work, and unfortunately, the refs are limited in where they can go and what they're able to see. The best part about a three-man system is the offsides covered, throw-ins covered, and the center ref. He's just maintaining the game in the middle and gets a free roam of the whole field.
Yeah, and he can maintain the let's call it discipline at midfield, because
Yeah.
sometimes shot taken just wide right by the Golden Bears. Good opportunity off that throw in over there. But yeah, both refs today look mobile and they've been in good positions and looks like they've got a good handle on it. But I guess that's the crapshoot, as it were, is sometimes you'll get a good mobile crew and they'll control and contain the game, do a really good job of it. Sometimes not so much. I've seen a few where the guy usually stands about on that number 10 down there and kind of.
Yeah, I'd love to see the heat map on some of the refs.
Mic them up, wire them up.
Oh, this player open.
So she looked offside, but shot taken off the post.
Oh, another one.
And a follow and finish by the Golden Bears. 28 minutes, 8 seconds. That'll put 4 goals up for the home team, Golden Bears. So, Coach, I don't know the current high school rule. It looked like initially she was in offside position, but the defender made a play on it. Does that revert a player to onside at the high school?
No, it's when the ball was played. I think that one was a little bit tight, but no, it doesn't change anything. It's when the ball is played initially.
So back underway. Central Catholic off the opening kick. Lost possession as Bryan's doing a really good job of getting on that ball quickly.
Oh yeah, they're pressing well, taking advantage of some missed touches.
He's winding the clock. Oh, I see. The clock had not started, so official winding the clock. It'll be a drop ball, I suspect. Yeah, now the clock's underway again. And Bryan will just.
Yeah, I don't know if we're paying the clock operator enough here.
Yeah, he can hear us. So if we're giving him grief on air, not only can you hear us, ladies and gentlemen, but Mr. Zimmerman there can throw popcorn at us from afar. And that'll be.
Looks like we're starting to get some sun out here.
Yeah, Josie Arnold will handle that, take a punt. Actually, a good punt for a midfielder there. Well played forward.
Very nice.
Get out of touch, but whoa, that sun has kicked up. That'll make it's a nice day for the fans. That'll make play interesting. It'll also hamper our ability to see what's going on out there. I love this little half light because I can see everything better.
Yeah, maybe I'm bad luck because it seems like when I'm over there coaching, the sun's in my eyes. So
that was 15. Avery Ann Fisher looking for a through ball, but Central Catholic jumped on it, and they're going to work to build up on the far right side. Out of play off Bryan. Throw in. As Connor Wise calmly officiating, holding play up for Bryan's substitution. Trinity Bauman will take a break.
I think Central Catholic with the 4-3-3 that they're running, you'd like to see the forward shifting a little bit more, getting in behind when the left back pushes up. One, to spread the defense, but two, to give an outlet or a forward pass for the midfielder because Bryan's doing a really good job and they're not having to do a whole lot of moving around and opening up defensively.
Yeah, basically 2 steps and the midfield can find open space and kind of in and around the Central Catholic attack. Carly Green, number 20, freshman, has entered the contest over here on the right side near us. And that's, I think, a central throw. Yep, looks like a Central Catholic throw in. The officials giving them a little help.
It's good pressure there from Macy Burton.
And Bryan able to, nutmeg their own player, but Bryan able to come up with it. A nice pass forward, looking for the freshman Carly Green here on the right side. Ball out of play.
You know, sometimes that's not the worst thing to do in the world is just if you've not really got any options, put the ball, try to get it behind the defender on the right or left hand side, and hope for a mistake or press them in, and then you're down 30 yards.
And Bryan was able to, like you say, get that recovered. Keeper has to come up, make a save. That ball kind of skidded up and over the Irish back line, and they didn't deal with it, so the keeper forced to come out and deal with it. She went down
Looks like she got a little knock there.
Yeah, a little awkward landing, so the official's going to stop the clock here on the Wheeling scoreboard. 25 minutes, 1 second in this first half, and go have a quick check, make sure that Greer Hayden, the goalkeeper for Central Catholic, is okay. We could take a break if you wanted on the stop here. Or we can keep talking. I'm happy to talk soccer.
Do either one here.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like, just an awkward collision there. She went down for the goal.
Yeah, hopefully nothing serious. That's the risk as a goalkeeper that you take, especially coming out on those one-on-ones.
Yeah, and I do know officials do try to protect the goalies, which is good at the high school level.
Yeah, definitely, and you also, I think, as coaches, encourage your players not to be too reckless going forward.
The pro level, it's a free-for-all, though.
Yeah, very much so.
Especially in the Bundesliga. Looks like she's a little bit more injured than anticipated. She's getting walked off by the training and coaching staff.
Yeah, it's not looking too good. You hate to see that.
Yeah.
So looks like they've got a backup keeper getting ready over there.
Yeah.
It's always tough as a backup goalie. You always are you're supposed to stay prepped, ready to go, but once you get out there and you've not had a good, solid warm-up and your hands are a little cold, it makes it a little bit difficult.
We're going to take a break here from Golden Bear Stadium. We'll be right back with you on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
Discover great job skills training at Northwest State. With over 50 different programs available, there is something for everyone. Providing hands-on training and education is the community college advantage.
STEM is everywhere, like here, behind the scenes of The Walking Dead. STEM can create new worlds on and off the screen. The only limit is your imagination. Get inspired at shecanstem.com.
Here at the Williams County Veteran Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve our local Williams County veterans and their dependents. We are staffed with trained service officers who have the compassion and understanding to assist their fellow veterans in obtaining all federal and state benefits that they have earned. Additionally, we provide emergency financial assistance and transportation to VA medical centers. So if you're a veteran or a dependent of a veteran, stop in today and see how we can help you at the Williams County Veteran Service Office.
And we're back underway here at Bryan Golden Bear Stadium after the keeper injury, keeper substitution. She's got a jersey on. I can't tell her number, so I'm not sure.
I'm not sure if that is a jersey or just a penny that they put on, which that's a little bit concerning if there's not a true backup goalie.
Yeah, but the 00, our best Greer Hayden, who went out with that injury. It looked like a little awkward ball came over the top. She went down for it, a little collision. I couldn't tell if the collision caused it or if she just kind of slipped awkwardly. It was a little hard to tell what happened to her, but our best to her. Hopefully she's okay over there. Looks like she's getting checked out. But Mark Hagans and Coach Luke Collins back here from Bryan Golden Bear Stadium on the Golden Bear Sports Network. Toledo Central Catholic came all the way out here to visit the Bryan Golden Bears. Golden Bears up 4-0 on the Welling scoreboard inside of 24 minutes here in the first half. But Bryan continues to just be calm, patient, get into space, pass that ball around, look for those little quick passes at midfield, Coach.
Yeah, they're doing a nice job moving the ball, and as I said earlier, not being afraid to drop the ball back to a defender and open up some more space.
Little awkward ball came back to Winsler. She's playing at the right back position here, kind of out of play for a Central Catholic throw-in. Number 26, Sydney Faulkner takes the throw in for Central Catholic. Little drive
good step there from
Yeah.
Gabby Mossberg on looked like Central Catholic was trying to drive there in the middle.
Yeah, Zielinski, number 15, steps in for Central Catholic, trying to play that forward. In behind the Golden Bear defense, it gets there, but nice little calm touch turn. We'll get that out of harm's way quickly. Green dispossessed.
Oh, there's space. Oh, opted for the shot.
That's number 12, Kylie Cullen. Ball came off the side of her foot. We did radio. We called that a shankopotamus. I'm not sure if that's the technical
I don't
term.
believe it is. I can't say I've ever said that one.
That can happen. We usually called it on the goalkeeper. It's way more entertaining when it's 50 yards in the air and it goes about 9 feet forward. That's a ball in behind the defense. Player on side, but not able to get that in behind. That'll be a corner kick, first corner kick for the Central Catholic Irish. As Bryan will rally the ponies, get organized in for their defense of the first corner kick. Not much help out there.
You know, it's always a question of coach if you want players on the post or not. I've always had a player on the post. You know, try to just help the goalkeeper out, give him an extra hand. Or foot, I should say.
Or head.
Anything really.
Any legal body parts.
Yeah.
But does that depend a little bit on how many numbers the attacking team commits forward?
Yeah, I think it depends, and you've got to be fluid. And I try to task my starting center back or goalkeeper to organize it and make sure everyone's marked up.
You like so you're talking like a man concept versus a zonal concept?
Yeah. And a lot more hybrid now. Few on the zone in the. That was a good corner in. From our angle, it looked like it might have gone in, but a little bit calm out there for Central Catholic. So must have just hit the side of the netting there.
Yeah, good service. Header ball in, but just outside, caught the right side instead of the left side of that wide post, and score remains 4-0 in favor of the Golden Bears. Shot taken from distance. And Arnold will deal with that calmly, not a problem. Step up, punt toward midfield. That's a good punt. Finds the head of number 13, Zoe Gillette. And out to Green. A giant post right where that play's happening, so I had no idea what just happened.
I know, it's tough up here.
Yeah, that's what I said before the match. I'm like, we can put people in space. You'd think they could give us a big glass wall up here. Lake High School has that. I've done some TV and radio matches from Lake over the years, and they have a fantastic press box. It's just the right height. It's close to the pitch. You can see
perfect.
Everything. It's funny how I judge the quality of the pitch. It has nothing to do with the actual quality of the pitch. It's, can I see
From
it?
your perspective,
Can I see everything?
Yeah, getting a nice little ab workout here, moving back and forth.
That's good for us. Core work. Number 7, Macy Burton. Gets that ball centered, shot taken, and a finish from the Bryan Golden Bears, 1943.
That's some nice wing play from Macy, being patient, getting separation, putting the ball across. But what a volley this is.
Yeah, great finish. Upper 90, nothing the keeper could do as that came in hot and heavy, and another goal for the Bryan Golden Bears, 5-0. Did you catch who finished that? I didn't catch who finished it.
Might have been a Maya Langham.
Sure, sounds like a Maya Langham with the finish. We're getting confirmation from our
There we go.
able scoreboard clock operator, stadium announcer. He's really wearing all hats today, thanks to TJ Zimmerman over there. And on the restart, Bryan recovers quickly.
Back very quick. Oh, there we go. Passing back to the keeper.
I
Something
like that.
much more encouraged nowadays.
Yeah, I sometimes like to talk about the rules of play back to the keeper, Coach. Keep it on the ground, play it wide of the sticks, play it to their strong foot.
Yeah. Well, it's hurt me as a fan, and then as well as a coach and as a player. So
yeah,
you want to make it as easy as possible as the keeper, and I think it's the the Pep Guardiola tactic of using everybody and opening up the press, and if you can break through that press, you've got a very good opportunity for a counterattack.
Bryan looking to build up right side. Initial loss, but they recover it. wide open space in the middle. Looks like number 17, Adeline Hake. A lot of freshmen in there right now, Coach.
Yeah, a lot of them. I mean, four of them started. 4 of them started today, and two sophomores as well. So it's nice to get nice to get the freshmen in and give them good opportunities in games like this. And then as well as that, we're coming to postseason, and it's been a long season as well.
Yeah.
So nice to get some fresh legs and recover some of the injuries or anything like that they may have going on, rest the legs for the starters at the end of the season.
That was a great cross from freshman Carly Green. Not quite finished, just wide of the sticks, but also looks like they've Central Catholic's got their initial goalkeeper back in, it appears.
Yep, she came back, so looks like she got some wrap on that knee.
Yeah,
So.
I'm going to guess a knee knock. I think it probably was just an awkward landing or knee knock when she got that. We couldn't quite tell, but we're glad to see her back on the pitch. That's the 0, Greer Hayden.
Yeah. These athletic trainers here don't get enough credit for everything they take care of and how they help out. So shout out to Alyssa.
Yeah, that's a tough job, and especially soccer is, it's never considered a non-contact sport. It can have some pretty heavy contacts out there.
Oh, absolutely.
Unlike American football, contact's not actually the objective, but it is a common occurrence.
Yeah, it's physical game.
And Greer looking to kind of turn that in, but it ends up out of play through the byline as the Irish will take a goal kick. Oh, there's a ball girl down there. She'll have to go hunt that one down in the woods.
Yeah, she looks like she's working hard.
I think she's the only one out
yeah,
there.
I think she is. A lot of ground to cover.
All 4 corners. She'll be tired and need a milkshake after this.
Yeah, that's a workout in itself.
And back underway. 16 minutes through ball. And Central Catholic's really settled that center back deep, so Brian's able to kind of settle in that gap and not get offside. That's going to not a bad idea. But, it does come off. Look at that.
Some good movement there.
Yeah.
Good passing.
A little one-on-one effort. Ball turned Central now. Brian back on the attack, but turnover.
Just giving away there.
I think Zimmerman's usually up top, so she's kind of playing that central midfield role here.
Yep, she's dropped in. Talk about another opportunity, not just getting subs in, but
ouch.
Oh, yeah, that one looked like it caught her. Not just getting subs in, but also trying different players in different positions and getting some of that exposure in the positions, and if not for anything, just some understanding of what it's like playing there, so you can do your job better as a forward or a winger if you're dropping to the midfield.
That one was offside. The center back had stepped up, about 2 yards offside, in fact. But you noted earlier, Coach, as the season wears on, you're 8, 9, 10 games in. Turf's a tough surface. I think you guys had a bunch of matches early, didn't you? Right in a row.
Yeah,
as I recall.
Yeah, we had quite a few in our preseason on the turf, and the thing about the turf, the nice thing about it is it's going to always be the same. It's so you can practice on it, you can run the turf, and everything's going to be consistent. Ball's going to move. It's going to be flat, no random bobbles or anything like that. So it's nice, especially as you said earlier about how this can really open up. If teams are good at the basics and their touches and the passing, and that turf definitely shows it.
Yeah, it also I've always thought too the one downside of it seems to take a little bit of your legs out, especially if you play 2 or 3 matches in a week on it. It'll wear your legs down some. That the grass is a little more forgiving than the natural surfaces on the physical ability of players, but different players, it's a fitness test, but if your team is fit and ready to go, I thought the match we did for you first of the season, your team looked great on turf, knocked off Elida, as I recall.
Yep.
3-1. It was a great match to call, and they came out looking fresh and fit and ready, even though they'd played about 17 matches in 3 days. So
yeah, we've done we had a very compact schedule at one point earlier in the season, and I stressed a lot of conditioning and training in the off season. Back in my day when I was playing in high school, we had a thing called conditioning week. And for soccer, it takes more than a week to get into shape, no matter how hard you work. So we work on a conditioning plan, and some of my players, they might play 70+ minutes in a game.
Well, and it's hard to simulate match fitness with just your off-season training, isn't it?
Yep, never going to be the same. Completely different. It's one thing to run, but running when you've got pressure on you and you're shielding a ball and different movements, different sprints and recovery. That's the thing about soccer is you never stop.
And you can't simulate sort of the nerves of it and how the adrenaline can come at you. But yeah, it's just a lot of stops and starts, a lot of even when you don't know much about an opponent, they may be physical, they may not, but it's you're at this point in the season, I think your boy squad, and the Lady Bears here are pretty well conditioned, fit, ready for whatever comes, right?
Yep, absolutely. That's what you work for.
And what division are your boys in now? They've changed that divisional play.
Yeah, it's all changed. We're actually Division 4. It looks like Brian's struggling to clear the ball right now.
Yeah, they get that clear. Find number 17 at Adolin Hake up front. She finds Zimmerman, but
yeah, that was Central Catholic's first real good opportunity moving forward. Looks like they've got another opportunity here.
Play left side. Golden Bears come up and deal with that. Good, calm, control finish. Hake finds Brenneman, sophomore Kalen Brenneman in. I like that.
Yep, very, very good midfield play.
Yeah, Winsler out of the right back position, just turns that central. Nice calm pass. Hake lets that run on.
Yeah, I think I've seen Bree Winsler connect 7 or 8 passes very calmly out of the right back position.
For some mysterious reason, I have her listed as left back, but
dual functional.
That's right. He's playing both sides. He's got to run really fast. That's 15 Fisher. Dribbles forward. I like how she dropped her shoulder, kind of set that defender up.
Yeah.
But, out of touch here. Brian throw in. Brenneman. Play holding up. Couple subs coming in for Brian. Approaching 11 minutes on the Golden Bear scoreboard. Welling Construction, scoreboard sponsored.
Good movement to get open off the throw-in. That's the thing about throw-ins as well. No one very rarely marks the thrower. So if you can get that ball into feet and you've got an open player that you can get that ball back into and continue the attack.
Quick throw. I think that was handled. #24, freshman Corey Pinkerton. Take a position in front of the kick. Her first minutes today. It's Fisher.
Another calm passing from the Lady Bears.
Yeah, finds Mossberg at the center back position, 3-5-2. So you're thinking that's more of a 4-3-3 for Central Catholic, huh?
Looks to me like that.
A little hard to tell.
They could just be, the way the Lady Bears are playing, passing the ball around. It can definitely open up an opponent unless they're very, very disciplined and organized. So it looks like when they're going forward, it's a 4-3-3 to me, but.
Well, and I actually like a 3-5-2 against a 4-3-3. That's a good tactical move. You can get a lot of and actually Brian has just dominated the midfield. They've had a lot of numbers up and really able to kind of pass through and around the Irish.
Oh yeah, the beautiful thing about the 3-5-2, if you can do it and you trust your defenders, it's a high risk, high reward opportunity, and if you can get those right and left backs overlapping the wingers, and it just overloads the side and makes it very difficult to defend.
Yeah, I've been a fan of a 3-5-2 back in the bygone era when I coached. It was hard. You had to really have the exact correct players to run.
Oh, absolutely.
And you basically needed 3 fast, mobile center backs. And with real heady players communicating, because because it can fly apart in a hurry if you don't run it right.
Oh yeah, and it's it's a big ask on those guys who are playing in those right and left backs. That's a good through ball.
Ball's cut through. Golden Bears on it. Not able to finish. Good recovery by Central Catholic to get that defended and out of play. Far side of touch for a throw in. Inside of 10 minutes here, winding down to halftime. But 4-3-3 has become a fairly common. I guess I think it's sort of the U.S. soccer's favorite current formation.
I think a lot of countries around the world, it's becoming the standard, the 4-3-3. It always used to be the 4-4-2. You had flat back four. You had four in the midfield. Two in the middle, one on the right, one on the left, with two forwards, and that was really the way almost every team played back in those days. And now the lot more technical 4-3-3 and all different disciplines of a 4-3-3, whether you're playing with a couple holding midfielders or more, you line them up more attacking. So there's a lot of variety.
Or as you noted, it's a lot more fluid too. In this, I'm old enough that it was some random assemblage of a 4-1-5, where my job as a right back was to kick the other team's fast little guy and pound it forward as far as I could to our fast little guys.
Yep, that's it's pretty much. It's funny how the game's evolved at all levels, all across, and especially watching this high school game, and the way that more and more teams are trying to play is a lot more technical. Be more creative with the tactics and the formations, but as you said, you need the players to be able to do it, and it takes time. Not only do you need the basics, but you need some soccer IQ and good sound technical ability to make it work.
Yeah, a lot of play at a young age where you can kind of learn those technical skills, right?
Oh, absolutely. That's the biggest part. I've had over my years coaching quite a few guys who come out there junior year, senior year, or they come out as freshmen, and they usually end the season by saying that they wish they came out sooner. It's very difficult to learn all that footwork and coordination and, the body fluidity that it requires to be a soccer player.
Bryan, with an actually interesting opportunity there, is that able to get way in behind the defender. Cross didn't quite come off, but good left-footed cross opportunity taken over there. Bryan will keep it deep here. Throw in over by the far corner flag. Looks like the wind's picked up a little, Coach. That corner flag's standing pretty straight out. And that'll get out of play. Should be, I guess it is a Bryan throw. It looked like it came off the Bryan player. And
well, that's what I just talked about on those throw-ins.
Yeah, and it created an opportunity. Bryan just not quite able to jump on that as it came across the face of the goal. Had a couple of those opportunities early, unfinished there, but Central Catholic throw in here near side of touch. As Fisher jumped on that, and Avery Zimmerman driving, shot, opportunity. She's going to take that extra touch, cut that back, find some space in front of the goal. That's a nice little play out top.
Yeah, just that one run from Ava drew out four defenders to attack at her. She's put it in a dangerous area.
Oh, great pass, great shot taken. Keeper comes up with that. Doesn't spill that one. Nice job by Greer Hayden for the Irish to make that save, because that actually was a pretty good shot.
Yeah.
Like to see that a little tighter to the corner, but still it was a quick shot, snapshot take, and didn't hesitate.
It's a good shot, and one of Central Catholic's weaknesses have been the clearances. They were first to that ball, but unfortunately for them the clearance did not get past Macy Burton in the box.
And Bryan back in possession again, looking to build up from defense to midfield. Turnover as Central Catholic will drive forward. Yeah, it does look like a 4-3-3 all of a sudden, although 4 is relative as the defense is pushing out. Sort of a 1-1-2, 1-1-1-1, and 3.
There you go. I don't know if I've ever seen that on a professional roster.
It'd be entertaining. It'd be probably you'd watch Pep Guardiola's head actually explode.
You would.
About to get back in the thick of the EPL season, aren't we?
Oh yeah, greatest time of the year.
I agree. Wrapping up MLS play, and I used to have crew season tickets But that's just an awful big drive from up
It
here.
is quite a drive. You know, the boys were lucky enough to play at the historic Crew Stadium.
That's right.
Earlier this year, and with that, we had we sold tickets to get the opportunity, and I was able to go to a Crew Nashville game. And tell you what, the quality in the MLS has improved tremendously.
Yeah, I agree. The only I like there's some fantastic midfield play. I think the MLS, a lot of the goalies are as good as any keepers in the world.
Oh yeah.
The only thing I've found wanting at the MLS level is the center backs might as well be me on a pogo stick. that's where the U.S. I think has been struggling mightily. My kingdom for a quality center back.
Yeah, I agree.
Bryan again with an opportunity, but Central Catholic able to get that clear. About 3 minutes in this first half. Bryan remains on top, 5-0 over the Toledo Central Catholic Irish. As Golden Bears will have to hunt that ball down. Might take a minute off the clock as she has to run all the way out there to pick that up. Have you been to the new Crew the lower?
I have. Incredible.
Is
Just
it? I haven't
incredible.
They keep sending me emails to buy tickets. I should maybe take a chance to do
I
that.
most definitely would, and I like Columbus as a city, and the old stadium. It was so far out of the town. It made it very, very difficult to to access, and now with it being right in the arena district, and
great district.
Doing it well.
You got hockey, you got Nationwide Arena.
Yep.
Hockey stadium. You're not far from Ohio State's campus if you're doing college games, which we do a lot of those down there. We actually have a partial season package for the Blue Jackets, which is a ton of fun.
Yeah.
I went to a game last year. It was like second to last game. That place was 95% full, and they were out of playoff contention. It's just a great environment.
Sports, man. The atmospheres of it.
I will give anybody a warning if you ever go and you've never been. When they score a goal, they fire off a cannon. I think the first time I encountered that, I about had a heart attack.
Yeah.
Shot taken. Out of play on the right side. That's number 8 with a good shot opportunity. Bree Winsler doesn't quite find the net, but
yeah, and this is this is that part that Danielle's going to be okay with this. I should keep calling her Danielle because she was my assistant for so long. Should call her Coach McQuillan. Coach McQuillan's going to be happy with the way they've played this first half. And then, as I said, they've gotten new players in and different players that, they're trying all new systems and getting players some experience. And, they haven't scored in a little bit, but they're creating opportunities and trying to stick to the same game plan Coach McQuillan has drilled into them.
Yeah, and agreed. I like the opportunity for some of these young players to get quality. It's quality minutes. It's a non-conference opponent. You're on top and in control. So yeah, you can still test it. I mean, the Irish are still playing hard. They really haven't subbed, and they're still going to try to do what they can do. Brian's done a good job in control, but it's things to talk about in terms of some of these young players stepping up and trying to learn the system. And yeah, good for that. Coach McQuillan actually give extended runouts to some of these young players. That's hard to do sometimes, especially if you're a young player and you've seen them in practice and you want to get them out there, but sometimes it can be a little nerve-wracking. But
yeah, it can be, and then it's always you want to get them the experience, and unfortunately there's not huge numbers to have a full JV team. So some of them that's the only times they really get to play, and you want to get them the minutes, but it can very quickly turn and ruin the momentum of a game if you make some mistakes. And then I'm not sure who benefits because you put them out in the field, and all the encouragement's gone to confidence.
Well, yeah, that's so true. You want them to have that opportunity to make a mistake because that's the best way to learn on the one hand. But yeah, on the other, if it costs you, a result, that can be.
Yeah.
But this is a great match for these young players to get an opportunity. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that winds us down to halftime here from Golden Bears Stadium. 5-0. The Bryan Golden Bears firmly in command of this contest against the Central Catholic Fighting Irish. We'll take a break here, halftime. We'll be back with some adjustments and some discussion and some more soccer talk, best part of the game. So we'll be right back here. Coach Luke Collins, Mark Hagans for the Bryan Golden Bears Sport Network.
Here at the Williams County Veteran Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve our local Williams County veterans and their dependents. We are staffed with trained service officers who have the compassion and understanding to assist their fellow veterans in obtaining all federal and state benefits that they have earned. Additionally, we provide emergency financial assistance and transportation to VA medical centers. So if you're a veteran or a dependent of a veteran, stop in today and see how we can help you at the Williams County Veteran Service Office.
At Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, we understand that family is at the heart of everything we do.
Being family-owned and family-focused is not just a slogan for us, it's a way of life. We walk alongside you during life's most challenging moments, providing a guiding hand and a shoulder to lean on.
With heartfelt care and attention to detail, we tailor each service to honor the life and the memories of your loved one. We treat you like family because your journey is our journey.
Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Family-owned, family-focused.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Mark Hagans, Coach Luke Collins here from the Bryan Golden Bear Stadium. First half of play is in the books. Lady Bears firmly in command and control, 5-0 on the scoreboard. Some good early scoring and good early scoring opportunities. And thank you to Main Stop for our scoreboard and replays from Welling Construction. And what'd you think of that first half, Coach?
Yeah, it was a good first half for the Lady Bears. Good, really good passing, good movement. I think Central Catholic will be a little bit discouraged with their hold up and possession, but Bryan's working really hard at winning that ball back, and then when they do have it, taking a lot of time on possession and waiting for those good opportunities going forward.
Yes, is the Bryan Athletic Boosters halftime show. So we talk about the three keys pre-match. We can highlight those here in the second half. I think Coach McQuillan should be happy. She's kind of met each of her goals, it looks like. The good clinical finishes. She's missed a couple missed opportunities up there, but some nice finishes early. They've dominated the midfield, connected pass as well, and they've stayed pretty well organized out there so far.
Yeah, she'll be very happy with that, I'm sure. And as we talked about in the game, getting different players in, getting good opportunities, good minutes, different players in different positions, and still sticking to the same tactics. So Danielle will be very happy with that when you've drilled them in training and you're seeing it all across at all levels.
Yeah, we'll see what happens when we come out. Conditions have held up. Sun popped out briefly, but it's ambled away again, giving us kind of that. It's nice light, but not too bright in our eyes. But probably didn't affect the play that much out there. So the sun's up and overhead. Sometimes if that gets right overhead, that can be a bit of an adventure on those punts, or if a shot's coming in at the keeper, though.
Yeah, definitely. That's when the coin toss comes into account.
So, not sure if we'll take a break here. TCC nothing. Bryan Golden Bears 5-0. About 6.5 minutes on the Main Stop scoreboard as we're winding out to the second half of play. We will take a break here from Bryan Golden Bear Stadium.
Here at the Williams County Veteran Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve our local Williams County veterans and their dependents. We are staffed with trained service officers who have the compassion and understanding to assist their fellow veterans in obtaining all federal and state benefits that they have earned. Additionally, we provide emergency financial assistance and transportation to VA medical centers. So if you're a veteran or a dependent of a veteran, stop in today and see how we can help you at the Williams County Veteran Service Office.
The Bryan Athletic Boosters would like to wish all the student athletes the best of luck in all their sports this year. The Boosters are proud of your commitment to becoming Bryan built. It takes a lot of time and dedication to play sports and be the best student you can be at the same time. Good luck this year. The Bryan Athletic Boosters would also like to thank all of their corporate and individual patron supporters this year as well. It takes everyone to make a community and to become Bryan built.
I'm Tom Turnbull of Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Family-owned, family-focused, celebrating our 100th anniversary, 2022.
It's great working with family. The relationship we have with one another allows us to focus on your family and help guide you through the planning process.
We focus in on your family's needs to make sure that everything is done the way that you and your family want.
Right now, our family wants a Golden Bear victory.
Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Family-owned, family-focused.
And we're back at halftime, Golden Bear Stadium. Mark Hagans, Coach Luke Collins here with you today as the Bryan Golden Bears are dismantling Toledo Central Catholic 5-0. Great start to that first half, Coach. 20 minutes. It was pretty much an onslaught, and then Coach McQuillan had the opportunity to get a lot of young players in, give them a good run out. And they played actually pretty good soccer. They didn't finish any, but they had some good opportunities and kind of dominated possession in that first half.
Yeah, we both saw it the first 15, 20 minutes. I don't know what the possession stats were, but and connected passes as well, but they were doing a really nice job of dropping the ball back to the defense, playing through the midfield, some good 1-2s on the wing, and then getting that ball in behind or across into dangerous positions. And as you said, one of the goals was to finish in the final third, and they definitely did that in the first 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, my brain tells me, I don't know if this is an official mechanism to track it, but I'd say Bryan probably about 70% possession, Central Catholic maybe 10 to 15, and in contest somewhere in between that.
Yep.
And probably just feels about right to me just watching it. If you're watching on TV, you can wind it on back and check my internal clock. Thanks to our sponsors also, Bryan Athletic Boosters, Bryan Parks and Rec, Northwest State Community College, Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, and Veteran Services of Williams County. They make this broadcast possible on the Golden Bear Sports Network, and thanks to our cast and crew as well, as we are up here in the booth, out of the elements. Not that they're terrible today, but gives us a good view of the match as we're winding down here at first half. What do you look for in the second half, Coach?
I think second half you're looking for consistency. I'm not sure how Coach McQuillan's going to come out in the second half, if she's going to revert to the same starting lineup, let them get a little bit more practice and fine-tune some of the details with end of season and tournament coming up, or if she's settled with the 5-0 and is going to allow some of those younger players and girls who don't get too many minutes the opportunity to play and show her what they've got.
Yeah, really no wrong answer, is there?
No, not at all. And that's a fun thing about being a coach when you're in a position like that. You get to experiment a little bit, and it's definitely a nice side to be on. And I've been coaching high school for 6 years, and I've been on both sides of it. And so for the Central Catholic position, being 5-0 down, you're probably telling the girls at halftime to try to what to work on, what to improve. You can try to do as much as you can for morale, and then set some keys, set some goals in the second half for what you're trying to do. And maybe it's connected passes, maybe it's some shots on goal, things like that you can try to encourage when you are down in this position.
Yeah, I agree. I think for Coach Weatherwax, it's not it appears that they've really tried to compete. Bryan has just passed around them, so that's really hard sometimes and frustrating when you have a team that can pass well, even out there, especially on a turf pitch where there's not a lot you can do. But they've continued to compete. They're working hard to get at the ball, doing the best they can. No complaints in terms of their performance.
Yeah, no, I think as a coach as well, you're the big thing I look for is body language and attitude. And these girls have not dropped their heads, and you can't complain about their work rate and their efforts. And that's one thing I think every coach agrees on is you can get upset with the execution, but and if you're making mistakes, but if you're not putting the work in and you're not chasing to win the ball back and you've given up, that's what that speaks a lot more volumes to me.
Yeah, fair. And it's to me, it always seemed like if I had if I was on top with a good squad and they were kind of putting a half effort in, I was more frustrated than if I had a developing squad that was kind of getting handled, but they played hard. I don't mind if the wins or losses will work themselves out, in my opinion.
Yep,
but
absolutely.
It's all about, how are you, as an individual and as a squad, are you really putting the effort in to do your best and show some soccer? And I think, credit to Central Catholic. I think they really worked hard to at least, they're not out of the contest. They're probably mathematically out of the contest, but mentally not out of it. And they've done a good job, playing hard soccer and doing the best they can.
Yeah, credit to them. And I don't have the stats in front of me, but this, the goalkeeper, she got hurt coming out, making a big save, and she's continued playing hard, stopping some good chances, stopping one-on-ones, and that takes a lot. Goalkeeper is a tough position, and you can definitely get your head down when you've let 5 in. And, of the 5 they scored, she got a hand on them or parried it back. So
Yeah,
credit to her and to
Agreed.
the Central Catholic working hard.
Yeah, that's a goalkeeper, Greer Hayden. A couple great saves on her part. She had one late in that first half where she got her hands on one that was a dangerous ball in behind the defense. Good shot, quick taken, and but yeah, it's like you say, she's kept her head up and done a good job today. About to get back underway. 40 minutes on the clock. Second half of soccer here. Bryan firmly in command. 5-0 over the Toledo Central Catholic.
Yeah, looks like Danielle's started with the same lineup she started with. Back three with the 5 midfielders pushing up. So it looks like same game plan, trying to work on overloading that space and moving the ball quickly through those 3 fairly interchangeable midfielders. And another note, looks like Josie Arnold has taken off the gloves, and she's back into the midfield now.
I see that.
I can't see who that is in goal.
I got
There we go.
actually fully functional set of binoculars. I recovered my backpack with all my binoculars in it. Oh, nice, dangerous ball over the top.
Oh, there we go.
Zimmerman on it. A little heavy first touch.
That's
Hayden comes up with it.
That's the thing about this turf. When you're dribbling and running at pace, if you've just taken one little touch too far, it's just going to keep rolling, and you'll never catch up to it.
Yeah, that was a great ball up and over the top, looking for Zimmerman, and unfortunate, just slightly heavy, but Bryan's back on it. Golden Bears building up right side. Cross in by number 8. Shot actually taken. Keeper spills it.
There's the keeper again.
Yep, she did a great job there. Parries that down, able to recover that. But a dangerous opportunity for the Golden Bears.
Yeah, and it looks like freshman Chloe Wallace has gone into goal.
We'll look for.
I'm not sure if I've seen her in goal in sometimes the mixed practice sessions when we're sharing a field or something like that. I don't know if I've ever seen her go in goal. So I think Coach McQuillan would have wanted to get Josie some minutes in the midfield as that's how they typically would line up with a fully healthy squad.
Yep, so Arnold and Richmond over here on this side gets played back, and Central Catholic, a little through ball. Oh, nice pass right into that golden zone in the middle there.
It was a good pass, getting Gabby Mossberg out of position, but
nice step. Bryan able to control that.
Yeah, there it is, using the wing play again, building out from the back, using the wing play.
Yeah, nice job by Burton. Builds that up wide right. Ooh, looks like a little knock taken, but Fisher jumps on that midfield. Winsler. Nice calm pass. Finds Burton. And Burton again out to the wing. Through ball taken. Oh, that was actually, I think she was trying to get that all the way across. It was a nice idea.
It looked like it. But, that's what I was talking about in the first half with Central Catholic. When you're playing in this 4-3-3 and you've got a single forward playing up front, you want to see them getting wide, and that's exactly what Ava Zimmerman did there. She pulled out wide and pulled a defender. There were a couple opportunities there for the right wing to either slot that ball in behind or look to get that ball all the way across for a good switch, and I think she got caught in two minds there.
Yeah, it was a good look, good opportunity. Arnold with the throw in, played back to her. Looks for a crossing ball there toward the center of the Central Catholic defense. Fisher plays that wide again.
Back inside. Need to follow the runs if you're Central Catholic.
Yeah, they let 2 runners go pretty well unattended. Arnold.
Oh, that's a good ball back inside. Getting the center back. Look at the center back. Looks to have a shot. Oh.
That's trouble. Keeper caught kind of in 2 worlds there, whether to dive for it and catch that or take it on the half volley, and they're able to avert disaster as Hayden able to come up with that ball in her hands now.
Yeah, one thing that I've noticed from Bryan in some of the games that I've had the opportunity to watch is they are okay with taking shots from outside of the box. And with that play, nice ball back inside to center back pushing up, and Gabby seemed to have no problem taking that shot quickly. If the opportunity presents itself and the defense is backed up deep and you've got the space, if you can do it, why not?
Fisher, nice touch turn, plays it back to Richmond. Richmond looks to get that central. Zimmerman.
It's a good ball back inside.
Arnold, 3 points.
Looks like Coach McQuillan thought the same thing. Probably hoping her Miami Dolphins get a lot of points tomorrow.
A fish fan. I went and saw them get pounded by the Lions one year, years ago.
No.
I have a friend who's a Dolphins fan. He's from Miami, and I warned him, if you're going to Detroit, do not wear a Dolphins jersey. He wisely wore neutral colors.
You know, that's one thing that's funny. Whenever I'm back in England and I go to a Premier League game, there is an allocated away section, and you can't buy tickets unless you are a fan of the specific club, and it's for good reason.
For good reason. Sure. What could possibly go wrong? So, off the throw-in opportunity, the Golden Bears build up across the goal face, not able to finish it, but back in control off a throw-in, far side of touch.
It is again. Gabby's got time. Looks like she's going to take a
shot
shot
from
again.
distance. Keeper spills it. Shot taken.
Tell you what, that was carbon copy of what had just happened a few moments earlier from the same play. And Gabby Mossberg comfortable, looks up, takes the time. A little bit more hesitation on that one. Kept taking touches, but in all that time, nobody pressed. So no reason not to.
And it's a good opportunity. 2 opportunities where the keeper spills it, and Golden Bears not quite able to get that scattered finish there, that chaos finish.
Yeah, and if you're a coach, I mean, Coach McQuillan's in that position, and with the scoreline the way it is, that she can try some of these. But if you're in a close game and you see, a goalkeeper's done that twice, I'd be encouraging my lads to take as many shots as they could from 20-plus out.
Absolutely. And then, just, again, be quick and clinical on the finish if you get a ball that jumps up to you.
Yep. Yeah, and with that being said, you're encouraging your forwards and wingers to go in and get the rebound.
It was cheeky out of Mossberg, little flick up and over her head. I like that. Oh, nice turn by the Central Catholic player, far side of touch with that little drag step. And the ball run. Oh, she's still kept it in play over there. And
good hands there for the
freshman keeper.
Yeah, freshman goalkeeper there. Good hands. That's a nice way to get rid of the nerves, get that first save. I always tell players if they're feeling a little bit nervous or if they're going in, just do something simple. Just connect a pass, play an easy pass, do something simple, and it can just take away so many of those nerves.
Yeah, and that's a good point, Coach, especially for younger players. Don't try to do too much with the ball, beat everybody off the dribble. Just good controlling touch, get your head up, make a nice pass to the nearest open player. That ball's through, but it looks like Keeper Hayden will come up with that. Yeah, good.
That's the thing about this turf. When you've got the space and you've got that through ball going, just slot that ball on the ground. The turf's going to take care of the rest. It's going to continue rolling. Just get the right way to pass. But once you put that ball in the air, it takes a skip. It's difficult to manage.
There's a nice ball.
Another good through ball. It's like Piper Hanna driving down the wing.
Dispossessed. Good defensive play by.
Yeah, good tracking there. Good track back.
Looks like a number 22 on that player's jersey, but I don't have a 22 on the roster. Maybe my eyes are deceiving me.
I can't help you out. I think one thing if you're the Golden Bears going forward and driving forward, Central Catholic is not shifting at all. And with that being said, you want your forwards and wingers shifting, being dynamic for the movement, and Central Catholic tend to drop one player deeper, and that creates there's no offsides at that point.
Yeah, no, they've given Bryan a ton of space in that final third, and Golden Bears have taken a lot of advantage of it. Here's another opportunity for the Golden Bears.
Putting it in dangerous positions.
Again, initial clearance taken, but Golden Bears jump right on that. Zimmerman with the cross.
It's a dangerous ball.
Oh.
Keeper did well to collect that and keep it in her hands.
Yeah, I thought it got deflected by her defender, and so she reacted quickly to snag that. And
yeah, I mean, if that one came out, there were a couple players in the box ready to get a foot on the end of that.
Player down, that's number 2, Shaylin Conine for Central Catholic.
I don't want to do that as a defender. Give the ball away that quickly.
A little help from her friends, able to recover that. Nice idea. Looking to connect with the forwards up there.
Plenty of space here. Good ball inside. Oh, it's a good ball out wide.
Slagle, great pass. Oh, nice little cutback and turn. Shot opportunity taken, and a score off the inside of the post.
Finish. Very good finish there. Nice cut inside. Good patience, good composure, and then a reverse finish.
That's Hannah with the goal as she got a great pass, came forward, found her left foot.
Yeah, keeper could do nothing on that one. That's a lovely finish, that inside the post, and then that's good. You know, that's what you want to see out of a right wing is the ability to cut inside and finish with the left foot as well. It makes it so dynamic as a defender. Which way do you force them?
She got that defender completely turned around as that great pass came in. Good opportunity for her, and Hannah with the clinical finish.
Yeah, that's another one. Coach McQuillan will be very happy, I think, with the execution of the goals that she had today.
Agreed, and we're 6-0 on the main stop scoreboard. Bryan in command here, 29 minutes.
Another opportunity in behind. Oh, she's played one more. How unselfish. It's like Arsenal in the 2000s.
Just looking for that wide player out there, give her an opportunity. Cross doesn't quite come up, rolls out of touch. Should be a goal kick for. Or nope, is it a goal kick? I think it's a goal kick.
You know, you always you get really mad when players don't play that extra pass that makes it such an easy opportunity. And on that case, I think Coach McQuillan's having a word saying, why aren't you shooting that?
That was Emma Slagle one-on-one with the goalie and says, I'm going to be unselfish, and she was.
Yeah, too unselfish there, especially from a striker.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, if I'm playing that position, I'm putting that ball on goal. I'm giving it a chance. I want my name up in lights there.
All right.
You know?
I'm going to take a quick headset off because I might sneeze, and that'll kill the listening audience. Whew.
It's like trying to get some movement for the throw in here, and they got it.
Ball out of touch there. Throw in deep for Central Catholic. 27 minutes. Clock continues to tick here in second half of play at Golden Bear Stadium. That ball I didn't think it entered play, but looks like the official's going to award a throw in favor of the Golden Bears.
Good throw there. Macy, is she going to? Yes, good overlap.
Nice takeover as Langham steps up, dribbles forward, pass central.
Oh, there's an opportunity here.
Shot taken.
Oh, save, rebound. Oh. Good urgency from 20 center back that we had already called out earlier. That's she was on that ball very quickly. Keeper made a good save, and the rebound opportunity was right there, and Central Catholic did a great job clearing that ball.
And I think that shot was 25. Olivia Walkup, a sophomore for Golden Bears, took a great shot. Keeper able to save it. And Golden Bear corner kick. Service.
It's a good ball. It's dangerous.
Oh. Found a Golden Bear, but the Irish able to get that clear initially. But Bryan.
You know, I think that on that opportunity, and I'm not sure if that's a set play design, which more and more teams are having an official set piece coach, not at this level, but in the professional leagues, and they're trying to work some things up from corners. And Bryan had 4 girls on all within the 6, right on top of the goalkeeper, and the ball was right back on the keeper as well. So good recovery work, getting the goalkeeper involved. With that, when you drop that ball to the keeper, you're talking earlier about helping him out and giving him a pass. I always get scared when a keeper just kicks it first time, You
want to take a nice calm touch.
Yeah.
Well, and the wind is actually, I noticed, has shifted, and it was the keeper took that clearance basically, for lack of a better concept, hit the eject button. That wind kind of stopped it and held it right up. That wind has really picked up, and it's sort of back in the Golden Bear keeper's face at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean they dropped that ball back to the keeper again, and the defenders did a great job of opening up. And if freshman keeper, I should give some grace there, give some credit.
Right.
Credit where it's due, but freshman keeper, something to learn from there. Just take a touch, be calm, and pass just like you would like you're on the field.
Yeah, open up, take a touch across the body, and look to move it side to side. I think that's what the defender had in mind was maybe just a field switch on 2 passes. And
well, when you're on, I think this makes it the third backup,
Yeah, true that.
Oh, looks like she went in from behind there. Yeah.
Yeah. That's number 2, Shaylin Conine going down. Foul called, so free kick favors the Irish. Number 20, Cheyenne Hansen. Going to set the ball. Actually,
let's see. It looks like they're lining up all on the near post here.
Yeah, like a set piece.
Yeah.
Nice service, really. I think.
Yeah, it was.
And they didn't. I think the Irish didn't quite react quickly enough. It was a great service, kind of a bent service in behind the defense.
It was good. I tell you what, Gabby Mossberg did a great job there, getting her body in front of the defender and shielding them from making that run through. That's unfortunate there for Zoe Gillette. She had to check back inside to stay onside there, and that ball was played right at the time that she did that.
But ball still in a dangerous spot for the Golden Bears.
I think she might be offside.
I think so. I like the one-time shot, though. I do like to see that from play. And she took it right away, right foot, as it came right in front of her, didn't hesitate. Got up and away. She was leaned back a little, instead of getting that head forward and driving it. But
well, if I'm Josie, I'm saying I'm a goalkeeper today.
I can do what I want, right? I've done my hard work in the first half. I get to have some fun in the second half. I agree. So offside, indirect kick from distance. Looks like the keeper's not taking her own. Probably a function of that injury.
Could be. Very well could be.
Right foot keeper. She's probably just going to try to avoid the wear and tear. She took that knock to the knee. They've got it wrapped. But it doesn't look like it slowed her down too much. She's had some good quality saves, and the goals, I think the Golden Bears have had good opportunities and just scattered enough players in the box there. Not much that the goalkeeper, Greer Hayden, can do.
Yeah. Not sure if the ball boy did go, or ball girl, sorry, did go and get that milkshake you were talking about.
She disappeared, yeah. Oh, no, she is. She's down by the far side there. She's working the left side of the pitch tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you can't be everywhere.
No, especially when there's just one of you. Need a lot more little sisters out there.
Yes.
Oh, nice little flick over, but
it's a good idea.
Yeah, I like that. Trying to find some space out here for sophomore Olivia Walkup. Kind of moved up into that forward position.
Yeah, when the center backs are pushed so deep and the right back or left back's pushed up high, that gap in behind on the left or right hand side is very, very open. So don't blame Josie Arnold going for the through ball there, just over the top. That's a big throw down the line.
Nice idea. So they can get a little pressure here as the Irish will try to hold it up. Oh, nice calm play by I like that. Thompson, number 3, kind of plays it back the defense, but it gets turned, not on her, but it gets turned over as they're trying to play that forward. Burton back on the attack, heads toward the byline.
Heavy touch, unfortunately for her.
Irish able to get that clear.
Yeah, Central Catholic defense doing a nice job shifting over, getting that center back involved after beating the left back there. So good positional play there from Central Catholic.
Throw in. Ooh.
Another opportunity where Macy's getting the ball in from a throw-in, shielding the ball well, and then just dropping it right back.
Service toward the goal.
Oh, touch in.
Oh, keeper steps up,
another good save from the keeper. She's down again.
I think she got kicked.
Down again, slowly getting up.
She's okay. She's up and at it and looking for the save, but unable to make the save. Shot comes out of midfield.
That's a good finish. It looks like, is it Bree Winsler? Yeah, that's a great finish.
Yep, agreed. Bree Winsler steps up from distance and just.
I think the keeper was struggling to recover. She was down after that first initial save that she made.
Yeah, she got up, realized that her defense hadn't quite stepped out to attack the ball as it bounced free in the kind of the top of their defensive third, and Winsler steps up, takes a shot from distance, and it's 7-0 on the main stop scoreboard in favor of the Bryan Golden Bears. Halfway through the second half of soccer.
Yeah, I think that's 3 or 4, pretty, long range efforts from the Lady Bears, and that third one, they made it count.
All right, let's have a little technical talk here, Coach. We got Carly Green on the left wing. I like as that angle ball came into her. She took it. Her foot position was a little high, so she didn't quite control it, but I like that she took that with her front foot, trying to drive that forward. She had all kinds of space, and then a nice pass central.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's what Bryan was doing such a good job in the first half of using the wingers, and I said earlier about letting the ball do the work, pass that ball around, and if you can, turn on the forward foot, drive forward, drive. If you've got the space, drive forward as a winger. Encourage someone to come and step in to get you, because if not, and if they do, you can pass the ball inside to a forward runner, or take them on. The wingers love that.
Well, and especially in a situation like that where the winger's wide, she's wide open, almost on the touchline out here, able to take that ball on the front foot. Got all kinds of options. She's facing the field, can see all the players. Just nice, easy, controlling touch forward, and then you can pretty much have your way with it.
Yep.
And Golden Bear goal kick taken. Ball handled, but I wouldn't blow the whistle for that one. Looks like Coach McQuillan has gotten a lot of young players back in for some minutes and opportunity, as it's 7-0 and nothing to lose at this point when you're firmly in command. Give those players an extended run out. And
no, she's done a nice job. I'm sure she'll be very happy with that. It's always a hard thing as a coach to try to use the time management. That's a good ball through.
Yeah, Mossberg out to Green. That was a great, great ball. A little missed touch there by Pinkerton, but no harm. She's got numbers and
good ball in behind. Trying to put it across, trying to do the right thing there.
Yeah.
Young freshman winger. Pittman. Looking at my roster here.
Punt taken high by the Central Catholic goalkeeper, Greer Hayden.
Yeah, it was Lily Pittman there trying to put that ball across. Nice job.
Not a bad idea. Ball into space. Pinkerton steps up, tries to control that. Arnold.
So it looks like Coach McQuillan is trying to, get the young players in, but still keep a bit of the core. I've noticed that some of the starters who are in, you still got Macy, Burton, Josie, Arnold, Gabby Mossberg at the back.
Yeah, I actually, frankly, as a strategy, I love that because it gives those younger players an opportunity to connect with the more experienced players. They'll tend to stay more calm because they know those experienced players are going to generally play correctly, make the right decision.
Yep.
Dangerous ball up the right side. Central wins the initial foot race.
Another ball won by Macy Burton. I wish we had stats like the professionals do sometimes. You'd love to see. I play a lot of those the fantasy Premier League games, and the amount of stats that they keep now,
I know.
It's so unbelievable.
I did a state championship game from Crew Stadium a number of years ago, and they had every stat available to us.
It's unbelievable.
It was so easy to do this job.
Yeah.
You sound like a genius because they just continually bring you a sheet of paper as the stats tick by, right down to the second on time of possession.
It's pretty unbelievable what they can track. Some of it I think is made up,
Oh, probably. I used to drag my daughter and a friend of hers who played soccer when I do boys games on radio, and they actually did a really good job for me, and they would just keep me up to date. And again, nothing I knew. I could just sound like I knew what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're doing it ourselves, and I haven't actually kept stats. The other night, when your match, I tried to keep stats. I have a stat sheet, but I forgot to pull it out, and I gave you my pen. So we're winging it today,
blame it on
Coach.
me. Yeah,
we're
right.
winging
We'll just
it.
Talk.
Yeah.
We're both good at that.
Talking soccer. What could go wrong? Remains 7-0 in favor of the Golden Bears, firmly in command of this match over the visiting Toledo Central Catholic Fighting Irish. 15:53 on the board, the main stop scoreboard. Thanks to all our sponsors today. It's not quite night.
Yeah, not yet.
No, I had a late night. I wandered up to Detroit for the Dropkick Murphys concert and wisely wore earplugs so I can actually hear today, or there was no chance I could have heard a word.
Yeah, good.
They were as loud as could be at the Masonic. Fillmore. We were at the Fillmore.
Oh, brilliant, yeah.
Great
that'd
venue.
be fun.
It's a great night up there. There was a baseball game. They had
Yep.
a preseason hockey game. The downtown was just packed. It was a ton of fun.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful night.
That's the best, getting in the city when there's some atmosphere going on, some sporting events.
For sure.
Dropkick Murphys, of course.
What could possibly go wrong with Irish punk? As I was at that concert, I wondered how many in the show besides me had seen any other punk bands like Black Flag or something. I was at one of those back when I was in high school.
Oh man,
that's how old I am.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're telling your age here.
Yep. 1983, Burlington, Vermont.
That's awesome.
I stayed as far from the mosh pit as I could.
Yeah. It's a good switch there. Josie does a nice job collecting and
nice ball.
Oh, good defending there. Central Catholic, good tracking.
Yeah, as we noted at halftime, Central's nice shot opportunity taken. That's Carly Green, but it just wide. But she stepped up and hit that hard. But yeah, like we noted at halftime, Coach. I think there's Central Catholic State game. They haven't hung their heads yet. They've continued to play hard.
Yeah, no. If I'm the Central Catholic coach, this you're 5-0 down at halftime, and you can go into this, and if you come out soft and you've already lost the game in your head, that it can quickly turn to a 10, 11, 12-0, and it's just difficult. But credit to the coaches, credit to Central Catholic. They have not given up. They're still trying to defend and move well and try to play the ball the right way. So credit to them, credit to the coaching staff.
Well, and the other thing I'll give Coach McQuillan a shout out for is she's with subbing young players, they've still tried to stay true to their identity in terms of their style of play, and not really. I mean, they have some players out there that frankly could probably just dribble around everybody and go pound it in the back of the net, but they've continued to string passes together, work to get that ball wide and get it in behind the defense, and play good quality soccer.
Yeah, you just gain nothing from that, and neither team benefits at all, at that point. So credit to her, and it's credit to what her and Delaney Miley are doing as a coaching staff. This is obviously Bryan's been great at girls sports for the last few years and graduated a big senior class last year that I think made up majority of the starting lineup. And
that's right.
As I said earlier, I think that they're starting six underclassmen. So the fact that you're starting 6 underclassmen, you're putting some of those JV level players in at this time, and they're still sticking to those beliefs and the basics and the foundations that Coach McQuillan and Coach Valdez. Sorry, I think I might have said Miley. That's an old high school thing from Noah and Delaney from back then, but. Yeah, they've done a really nice job, and I see them in training doing a really good job with drill variations and encouraging and talking, and you can see it. Everyone's bought in and is trying to play that way.
And Central Catholic with a build-up opportunity toward midfield. But that's dealt with by Mossberg as she gets that clear, and Golden Bears back on the attack now. And what I do like is little offside. Unfortunate, just lined up slightly offside. Is that if she just delayed a touch more, that defense would have played her on. But what I do like too is even with all the young players, the style of play, kind of the look of it and feel of it, has stayed consistent for the Golden Bears. They look no different than they did in the first minute in terms of how they're setting up to play this match. And
I mean, I think there's a difference in the speed, execution, quality, things like that, but. Those the core principles remain the same, and that's really good to see. I think the Coach Bryan, will be very happy with that. That's something to build on.
Oh, nice play out of Mossberg there.
Tell you what, Gabby has been very sound at the back, both defensively and moving the ball forward.
Calm, collected. That's Arnold. Centering ball. Oh, almost an own goal.
It was close.
Yeah, she got that ball across, and looked like Shaylin Conine tried to clear that, and she did get it cleared out the byline there as the Golden Bears are awarded a corner kick. Arnold will set up. Right foot in swinger. And like you said, looks like Central will put players on the post, keeper in the middle. Large, tall player on top of the goalie.
Yep.
Makes that dangerous. Mossberg, nice little.
Good composure.
Very nice. Great ball in behind the defense, but alas. Oh, I thought I heard a whistle. I did hear a whistle. I don't, maybe, you know what? I wonder if that's the football.
The pre-match warm-up.
That could be
on.
confusing.
Yeah. Well, I remember growing up, you play in tournaments, especially at Pacesetter and things like that, and the amount of times that teams stopped for a whistle that wasn't even on their field is pretty crazy.
That's right. So is your father still coaching?
No, he's not coaching anymore. He actually might be listening to this now, so shout out to my dad, coach here at Bryan for 8 years.
Coach Collins, the senior. My son had the privilege of playing for him at TFA a number of years ago.
Yeah, of course.
He had to herd all those cats. That had to be quite amusing for him.
I'm sure it was. He.
And actually, this Connor Weisheit here, both those boys were on his team.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's good. That's nice.
Gosh, that's got to be 7, 8 years ago.
Something like that. Yeah, probably 8 years.
Fun times.
Yeah,
I always appreciated that. That club coaching is an adventure all its own.
It's a commitment.
Yeah.
Very big commitment. But it's nice with some of the talent that you get to play or get to coach, and then. But yeah, no, he's not coaching anymore. But still watching a lot of footy. Watching.
Good for him.
Oh, we got an opportunity.
Shot left-footed.
Got a goal.
24. I think that's number 24.
Yeah.
Corey Pinkerton, left-footed finish. Have a look here, ladies and gentlemen. Ball bounces in. Chaos ensues. She steps up.
Yeah, Olivia Walkup.
That's it. Left-footed finish. Gets it across. Make it 8-0 in favor of the Golden Bears on the main stop scoreboard. But,
nice little cut to the left-footed finish.
Great ball. Yeah, I had a strange event once. Your dad was coaching. We had a match in Cleveland, and I think something happened on the turnpike. He got back with TFA, they had like a parent coordinator or something. I was comfortably ensconced in my lawn chair, and I had a coaching card at the time, so I had the concussion protocol, and I was the only person on the sideline with that, and they wouldn't let the match start unless someone stood there with I'm like, I don't think the boys are going to get a concussion, but I'll go stand over on the sideline. He showed up about halftime.
Oh, man.
It was the strangest pitch I'd ever seen. It was like a tilted pitch from goal to goal.
Oh, awful.
It was terrible.
Awful. Well, I mean, I guess it depends on what half you
true.
Take.
I was like, let's play uphill in the first half, boys. And then you get to play downhill in the second half.
Yeah.
Little collision over there as Olivia Walkup.
All right, no foul. No foul given.
Right.
Just more of a coming together there.
Agreed. Arnold plays that over, looking for some of these young forwards. Look at all the space the Golden Bears have, though.
Yeah, nice ball. And then look at the overlapping run from the left back.
She sees it. Little cut ball behind. Nice pass in behind. Kind of heavy touch out of Carly Green there, but.
Actually, I misspoke. I said left back, left wing there.
But Bryan back in control. Again, stringing passes together. Arnold. She gets her workout in the second half.
Yeah.
Good for her. Oh, nice step by number 6, Deach. Sophomore in at the left back position.
Oh, good midfield play.
That's Zoe Gillette, number 13. Ball's going to run out of touch here.
Blame it on the turf.
A little wind assist and some turf assist, but Central Catholic again recovers possession, but out of touch. That's a.
She can throw a ball.
Holy cow! I
thought she kicked it.
I did too. That went like 30 yards into the wind, no less.
So good. They'll have her see it again.
That's nice to know. Again, she's got some good distance on that.
Pretty unbelievable there.
I think that should be a. She must have touched that.
I'm Coach McQuillan. I'm very okay with putting the ball out of bounds within the 20 yards.
For sure.
Your attack.
Oh, nice little flick on by Kylie Cullen, number 12.
Comfortably dropping the ball back. Take a touch. There we go.
Very comfortable, calm.
Very composed. Unfortunate on the.
Oh, we heard another whistle. I didn't know what that was.
Well, I thought she'd have to be offsides. So I think a whistle would have been fine.
Yeah. No play on the ball, but Central Catholic shot from distance.
Yeah.
Fielded ably. We decided the keeper was Lily Pittman, number 3.
No. Wallace.
Wallace.
Yep. Chloe Wallace.
Gotcha. Thank you, Coach.
Yep.
It's number 5 freshman in at the goal position. Time winding down. I think Coach McQuillan will be happy with this result. It stayed soccer the whole match, really. Which
Yeah, it really did. Really did.
Good opportunity again, as we noted, Coach. Young players. Throw in, left back.
And again, as we said, there's 5 minutes left in this game, 8-0 down, and Central Catholic still, they haven't given up, and they're still going. They've got an opportunity here.
Shot from distance. Wallace saves that. Hop up.
Comfortable save there.
Yeah.
I think she's had 3 or 4 now, and kept really good hands on it, gotten the whole body behind it. So credit to Chloe there, stepping in.
Pinkerton, little flick turn, but dispossessed by Conine.
Oh, missed.
Oh, Bryan on the attack now.
Pace on the wing.
Good pace, drives that ball forward, little push and run, cut across the body. And we'll see what the call is. That was a heavy collision.
Oh, is that foul given to Central Catholic?
As the defender cut across the run of the attacker?
Yeah. Looks like they did.
Wow.
I don't know.
I'm going to object. I'm going to text that official right now and tell him he doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
We'll give him some grief. We'll probably see him tomorrow anyway. I'll light him up for you, Coach McQuillan.
It's one of those things. Sometimes refs give fouls for the person that fell down.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and frankly, when you're down 8-0, last few minutes of the match, it probably doesn't really matter. And that probably was his calculus. I'm not going to give Bryan a deep free kick opportunity and make it 9-0. 8-0 is a perfectly good result. Throw in far side of touch, Golden Bears. Service forward. Looked like it might get in behind defense, but Conine able to get that clear. As the Golden Bears will take a throw in right by their bench. And throw in behind the defense. Conine off of Pinkerton. So Irish throw in. 3 minutes on the board. Thank you to the main stop scoreboard. 8-0 in favor of the Golden Bears. Chaos ensues at midfield. Collected by sophomore left back Cassidy Deach, number 6. As we noted, a nice long throw. Mossberg initially mishandled it,
there,
stayed calm and able to control it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Green, ball played right across her. I think she just wasn't sure which foot to take it with there, let it run out of touch. And I like that. You see she handed off defender for defender there. She came and took the midfield player, shoved Deach back to get the attacker.
Yep.
Deach gets an arm into the back of that.
Saw that. Pressing pretty.
I like it.
Pretty high there.
And the clock winding down inside of 2 minutes. Pittman. Again, Pittman flicks one over the top.
You can see a lot of the core is gone. It looks like there's no hybrid philosophy here.
At this point.
Yeah. So you can see there's some fine tuning that needs to happen. But as we've said throughout the whole game, good experience, good exposure for the young girls getting some time.
Free kick awarded to Central Catholic. Ball back to Deach. Throw in. Approaching 1 minute.
Oh, good touch.
Nice little flick touch. I love that over the top.
Oh.
Pittman.
Accidental ball.
Green. Oh, looking to get that pass in the center to Pinkerton. Inside of 1 minute on the main stop scoreboard. Still 8-0 in favor of the Golden Bears. Nice step by Brenneman, 16. Like the defense, still tracking, making sure that nothing's going to get behind him and concede a late one. But here's one through. Oh, shot taken wide. I thought she was offside, but again, I don't know that the official's going to.
I think she was good. That was good. Good closing down there. But look at that. 20 seconds left in the game, and Central Catholic still going for it. Still working at 8-0 down. As a coach, you got to be proud with that.
For sure. We're about to hit the 10-second mark. Golden Bears will get that out off the goal kick. Let that roll forward. Last touch by
It's a great
Green.
ball, that one. Don't think there's going to be time.
And they'll wind that off as we come to a conclusion here at Golden Bears Stadium with the commanding victory in favor of the Lady Golden Bears, 8-0 on top of the Toledo Central Catholic Fighting Irish. Congratulations to the Lady Bears. They'll go to 5-4-1 on the season. We'll take our quick break here. We'll be right back, give you the match wrap, and congratulations to Coach McQuillan, Coach Luke Collins, Mark Hagans. We'll be right back at Golden Bears Stadium.
The Bryan Parks and Recreation Department would like to wish the Bryan Golden Bears good luck in tonight's game. The Bryan Parks and Rec offers a wide variety of classes for you during the entire year and an array of sporting events all year long. Check out what the Bryan Parks and Recreations Department has going on at bryanparksandrec.com or like them on Facebook. The Bryan Parks and Rec hopes to see you in one of the many parks that Bryan has to offer and enjoy the facilities. Questions about the classes or rental of one of their facilities, call 633-6030.
Rooting on the Golden Bears is a tradition that brings us all together.
Just like the sports we love, another tradition has stood the test of time. Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, since 1922, we've been part of the community, supporting you in the moments of celebration and loss.
Just like a team, we understand the value of traditions and the love that binds us together.
So whether it's cheering for a win or celebrating a life well lived, remember we are here for you.
Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Family owned, family focused.
The Bryan Athletic Boosters would like to wish all the student athletes the best of luck in all their sports this year. The Boosters are proud of your commitment to becoming Bryan built. It takes a lot of time and dedication to play sports and be the best student you can be at the same time. Good luck this year. The Bryan Athletic Boosters would also like to thank all of their corporate and individual patron supporters this year as well. It takes everyone to make a community and to become Bryan built.
Discover great job skills training at Northwest State. With over 50 different programs available, there is something for everyone. Providing hands-on training and education is the community college advantage.
STEM is everywhere, like here, behind the scenes of The Walking Dead. STEM can create new worlds on and off the screen. The only limit is your imagination. Get inspired at shecanstem.com.
Here at the Williams County Veteran Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve our local Williams County veterans and their dependents. We are staffed with trained service officers who have the compassion and understanding to assist their fellow veterans in obtaining all federal and state benefits that they have earned. Additionally, we provide emergency financial assistance and transportation to VA medical centers. So if you're a veteran or a dependent of a veteran, stop in today and see how we can help you at the Williams County Veteran Service Office.
Welcome back to Golden Bear Stadium, ladies and gentlemen. Mark Hagans with Coach Luke Collins here today as the Bryan Golden Bears polished off Toledo Central Catholic 8-0 in a contest that was one-sided from the opening whistle, Coach.
Yeah, started off strong for Bryan and Coach McQuillan. She listed her 3 keys of the games, and Bryan set to that with clinical finishing, the balls in behind, and using the width there, and then staying organized in defense. And the back 3, they did that pretty comfortably today.
Yeah, well done by the coaching staff, getting them prepared. It's sometimes tough to play when you kind of outmatch an opponent to that extent. But again, credit to Central Catholic; they hung in there, played hard, never hung their heads, and they just played soccer the whole day. Thanks to our sponsors, Bryan Parks, Oberlin-Turnbull, and Bryan Boosters. Here is we'll take a quick break. We'll come back, give you just some final thoughts, final match, one final thank you to our crew. We'll give the shout out when we come back on the other side of the break. I think.
Discover great job skills training at Northwest State. With over 50 different programs available, there is something for everyone. Providing hands-on training and education is the community college advantage.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Again, thanks to our sponsors, Bryan Athletic Boosters, Bryan Parks and Rec, Northwest State Community College, Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory Veterans Services of Williams County, and our scoreboard sponsor, Main Stop, 8-0 in favor of the Lady Bears today. Great match. I think Coach Collins, a privilege and an honor to cover that with you today. You got some season left. When's your next match?
Thursday at home against Archbold.
Well, good luck there.
Yeah,
that should be a good Is that on the square pitch, or are you out here on the turf?
We are out on the square pitch. Yeah, we'll be on the grass again. So
well, good luck with your season. I think a little chaos on the boys' side in the league play. I think you're sitting on 9 points. Delta, I don't know. Did they play Thursday night? They have a match league Thursday.
I'm not sure who they played, but I know that's who we're competing against.
Yeah, they're at 9 points, so you're kind of hoping maybe somebody knocks them off. You beat them, and then you can become a huge Evergreen fan. Hope they knock them off, and you guys draw that league. But good luck to you, Coach Collins, and
thank you very much.
the Golden Bear boys. I've had the privilege of doing a couple matches out here, enjoyed them both. So we'll look forward to that. This is probably my last match on the Golden Bear Sports Network this season, so maybe next season we'll get out and do a couple more of these, Coach. So
yeah, it's great. Thanks for having me, and thanks for all you do whenever we do play.
We're glad to do that, and we'll sign off here today as the matches come to a conclusion. Again, congratulations to Coach McQuillan and the Lady Bears coming out on top 8-0 on top of the Toledo Central Catholic Lady Irish. This broadcast, produced by the Golden Bear Sports Network, is for the private use of our audience. Any duplication or other use of this broadcast, including descriptions or accounts of the game without the express written consent of the Bryan City School District, is prohibited. Final time for all of us at the Golden Bear Sports Network. Coach Luke Collins, I'm Mark Hagans. Your final score, 8-0 in favor of the Golden Bears. Have a great day, everybody.